Good afternoon. Today is October 1st, 2020, and it is a Thursday. Yeah. I'm getting on here to briefly touch bases with you guys. Again, I am feeling really, really good physically. My energy is back, and I am so grateful to God for that. Red Lip Chronicles. Today has been emotionally and spiritually, I'm not going to say draining, but trying, because there's some things going on with family members that have me um, just praying and asking God to have mercy and grace over them. And then on the lighter note, insurance for everything that I've been going through has been on like the back burner. When I got diagnosed and I started my first dialysis treatment, I had no insurance. And that's because, without putting too much out there, a change of employment with husband left us with a gap. And so I basically was incurring all these bills upon myself. So I am very close to 100K. With dialysis and surgery and all of that. And I have an upcoming surgery coming up, but thank God I now have insurance effective today. But that had been an underlying pressure, and I didn't want to deal with it. So I basically took all the bills and I would sit them on my dresser in a pile. And I was like, well, Lord, when it's time, you'll let me know what I need to do. And I didn't worry about it. And then I did get a call. Like, I have a patient coordinator through the hospital who has been helping me to try to obtain insurance through the state, which is like, honey, learning how to walk a tight wire. So I am so serious with that. They take you through so much for any assistance. It is not an easy route. But however, so she had been assisting me. And like I said, I was, just keeping the bills and just piling them up. And she called me one day and she told me that I may not qualify because, finances here are a little bit over what the guidelines are for the insurance, which was very much a downer. And I was so depressed that I couldn't shake it. So that whole day I was just kind of like knocked off my loop. And, I had been pushing the financial burden underneath rugs, behind closed doors, whatever you want to say, to deal with it. And that day it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I talked to a friend of mine who is retired, and she has Medicare. And I was so depressed, my God. And she said some things to me, basically that if it doesn't work out, just make payment plans and just do what you got to do. And that jump started my spirit, because it let me know that all was not lost, and that no matter what, God is still in control, and I trust Him. See, I guess I said all of that to say that when your faith is shaken, and it will be, because, I told you in my previous videos that people say that, my faith is strong and it's intact. No, your faith will be shaken. But you trust God. And a word will come to remind you of His magnificent mercies and his grace everlasting and his power supreme. So no matter what it is that you may be experiencing in your life today, be it finances, be it emotions, be it physicalities, trust that God has your best interest in the palm of his hand and that you are his beloved and that he will provide for you. I don't care what it looks like, feels like, smells like, tastes like. God is still in control. Trust him with your whole heart and watch him walk through as the king that he is and make your enemies your footstools. Now, your enemies come in various shapes and sizes. They can come in the form of an employer, your friends, sometimes your family members, bills. I said bills. But yet, he will make them your footstools. So on this day, I got to speak to somebody from Davita, and she allayed my fears. She put my fears to rest. And I am ever so grateful that I put my trust in God. I said I wasn't going to cry. There's a thing called the American Kidney Association, and they help you with paying premiums for your insurance. So for the time that my husband has started a new journey and the COBRA premiums were excessive, anybody that has changed jobs or quit a job or whatever, you know is very expensive. And when you are changing jobs, you don't really have a full paycheck coming in. So we couldn't incur any more bills. You know, he's doing everything. And I didn't want to press him for that. But because of this organization, they are willing to pay my past premiums. And then I would have all my other bills, the $100K that I spoke of, resubmitted to my previous insurance, and it should be covered. They will also, pay my premiums for Medicare so that I can start Medicare in November, because it takes like 3 months to get on that. And I did say that my new insurance kicked in today. So I am grateful. I am so grateful. I'm thankful to be on the healing end of things. I had been battling an infection, and that took so much out of me. And I'm just grateful. So I encourage you again, as usual, to be advocates for your health. Nobody knows you like you. Make sure that you get your tests done, blood tests, and ask specifically for your diabetes testing as well as your kidney or organ testing. If you start to sense anything about your body, be proactive. Don't wait. I extend my love to you, and I pray that everything is going swell in your life. And my goodness, sorry. Just wanted to share that with you. So, just a little touch into your life. I thank you for allowing me into your life at this brief moment. to share a little bit more of my story, and I will continue to share updates with what's going on with me, as well as, I mean, even if it's discouraging, and I pray that it's not, I plan on being the most encouraging as possible and uplifting, and I pray that you receive something from this. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Mwah.